Here are my 2 favorite strategies for getting over a breakup.
As men, we give each other some of the worst breakup advice. We'll tell each other to just go to the gym or get back out there, start dating again, download the app, start swiping. All of this is pretty much just saying to get over it in different kinds of ways. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the 2 pieces of advice that this guy gives and why it is terrible advice if you're getting out of a long-term relationship.
One is that it takes you as long as you decide it takes to get over a breakup. A lot of people think that you have to feel heartbreak in order to honor the relationship that you were in. Like if I immediately start dating right after I got out of this relationship, then it means that I didn't value the relationship. But why is that true? Like why can't I have an amazing relationship, value it, and then start dating somebody the next day?
All right, here's why. I'll just answer his question right off the bat. This is why you didn't value the relationship. Because relationships take work. They take effort. They take investment. You have to learn from that past relationship not working out to avoid making the same mistakes in the future. And you need to give yourself time to learn that mistake. If you made a really bad investment into the stock market and you lost all of your money, would you then take more of your money and just throw it back in the stock market? Or would you take that time to learn, what did I do wrong? Why did this stock fail? Should I have made an adjustment? This is why there is a period of healing before you get out of a relationship and you get into a new one. There is a reason that you and that other person weren't a match. How are you going to process that if you're not giving yourself any time? You are not a perfect puzzle piece that is just going to magically fit with another puzzle piece of a person. That's just not the way it works. So you need to create the best version of yourself, and you need to meet with someone who's the best version of themselves, and you guys need to work on it together. And when that ultimately doesn't work out, that is devastating a lot of the time because we invested ourselves into it, and we need to recoup our losses, recoup our energy, and grieve that that relationship isn't going to work out. If you go on a date with somebody the next day, it is a rebound. You are using that person, that distraction, to get over the old person. Whether you know you're doing it or not, that is just what you are doing. Here's the other thing. When you discard a whole relationship so quickly, it either didn't mean a whole lot to you, or you are repressing the pain that you are going through. And both of those things are massive red flags because it shows that you are either completely detached and you can walk away at any point in the relationship as soon as the going gets rough, or you're a complete sociopath and you don't care at all either way. Every breakup and relationship ending is a chance for you to heal and level up who you are. Because if you don't take that time to do that, chances are you are going to keep attracting the same types of people in your life. I know this because it's been happening to me. As soon as I was in a long-term relationship, let that one go and started dating without really doing any healing or inner work, I attracted a similar person that had similar flaws, that triggered me in similar ways, and it felt familiar to me. It felt comfortable, and I tolerated it as long as I could until I realized this isn't that great either. And that relationship was probably helping me get over the last one. And this happened 2 times before I realized, whoa, I need to step away from relationships. I need to look inward. I need to look at my childhood trauma. I need to look at my relationship baggage. I need to look at my codependent tendencies. I need to look at my attachment style. These are all things that are real that you need to learn through self-awareness and through giving yourself the time and space to do it outside of the context of dating, of being in a relationship, of involving another person, because ultimately this is on you to take care of you.
The second thing is I think that the easiest way to get over somebody is to find someone better. And so it's not saying that they suck, it's just saying that you guys might suck together and you can find someone who's better fit for you. And so I think you should absolutely just get right back on the horse, get back in the hunt, and then realize that there are a lot of fish in the sea.
Now, this is probably something that will resonate to a lot of guys. is maybe you're obsessing over somebody, you're not able to let them go, and maybe it was like a short-term relationship thing, and you really thought, man, she was so hot or they were so great, and it didn't work out, and your friends are just telling you, dude, there's plenty of fish in the sea, stop obsessing over that girl, it wasn't gonna work out. Okay, I'll take that grain of salt. That's a lot of guys are probably going to need to hear that. But for this new generation of dating, of being so accessible to people, this is really damaging advice. Number one, it could be teaching you to discard people quickly. You're just not a perfect match, so get on the horse and just keep rolling the dice with people. To some extent, you kind of are doing that when you're dating, but you don't really want to be so detached that you can't build a connection with somebody, because that's the second thing. Long-term relationships are built on connection. They're built on deep trust, vulnerability. These are things that are built over time, over long periods of time. And I would say a long-term relationship in this day and age is probably 10 months and beyond. You know, some people are dating in a way where they fit 3 months into 3 weeks because you're seeing each other day after day and texting constantly and all that stuff. But true, meaningful, deep, long-term relationships are built over time, because that is how we really show our authentic self to somebody. If you're within months of talking to somebody, chances are you're not seeing their true authentic self. You're seeing the version of them that they want you to see. And most people can keep that up even into like a year. They can mask their true authentic self because they just want to be in a relationship with somebody. That's why it's really hard to date nowadays, because there's a real lack of authenticity. But when you show your authentic self to somebody and they show theirs to you, that is something deep. And if you had a vision for the future, that is even deeper. So if that is something that didn't work out, that can be really devastating. So again, you need to give yourself that time to figure out why it didn't work out, what inner work we need to do, some shadow work that we need to do to not bring that baggage into the next relationship, and to ultimately learn the lesson that we need to learn. Now, I get it. We are not taught how to heal. But here's the thing. You have to feel things in order to heal them. That means allowing pain to happen, not distracting yourself from it, and actually processing it in a way where you are okay with it. The real way to heal from a relationship is to get to a place where you are super grateful for having had that experience with that person, having had that relationship experience, and you get to a place where you learn the lessons that you needed to learn from it, and you know that you are not going to repeat the same stuff. You are not going to look for the same person. You are going to have a new outlook on a relationship. We are not just going to date, keep flipping the cards, going after someone that's hot and avoid the pain, or pretend that those last relationships didn't mean anything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I shifted your perspective on this. And if you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. If there's something, any questions you have about this, please shoot me a comment below. I love to read your questions, and I'll probably even do a video on it. So please drop a comment with anything like that, or if you think I'm full of it, let me know in the comments below. Before you go, I want to let you know that there's a really quick video that I kind of put in a nutshell of what healing from a breakup should look like, the 2 phases that you actually should be going through when you are healing from a breakup in order to get back out there on the right foot. All right, so I'll see you in that next video. Stay creative.